Yeah, all this for one little cut. And that's why I wear my I got a knee brace on, and sometimes it slides down, so I have to reposition it. And I got a back support brace on. I got my knee pad, and now I can look at that, push that. It's right up nice and tight. That's tight. The transition looks really good. If anything, oh, that looks good. I think I'm going to leave that right like that. And where my pencil mark is, I just get rid of that. And it's okay. I can see a little bit of the notch, but that's going to go away after I caulk it. After I caulk the top of that, you know what I mean? And everything looks good. And that's gonna butt right up against there. Okay? And then so now what I do is because they ended up cutting some of this flooring, then I'll take my putty knife and see if there's any edge to it. And I don't really think there is on this one. But look on the edge of the bottom of the baseboard, and if they cut your flooring, because he cut it with a multi-tool, and sometimes that throws the plastic up a little bit, and if that cut is a little bit short of the baseboard, which sometimes it is, which is fine because your trim covers it up, it's got a raised edge, so then you have to kind of go along there and make sure it gets flat, you know, when you use your file or putty knife along there. Okay, so that it's looking actually really good. Okay, so I am ready to put this piece up, and you know sometimes I'll cut a couple pieces and do some fitting first, but see, this first piece is pretty much a no-brainer, and I got to get this first piece up before I measure the next piece up to this outside corner and all that. Okay, so this piece is pretty much ready to go, and I've got my caulking here, and I just kind of hold it up against the wall to keep it from bouncing around too much. And I'm going to put some caulking on there. You can have a continuous long bead, or you can tap it. Tap, tap, tap. However suits you. Be mindful that this is the only way it's being glued up to the base board. So if your baseboard's short, you may have to keep this strategically located on here so that it's going to stick. Because the baseboard here is not all the way down to the floor. Okay? So if I put it too close to where it's going to hit the floor, it might not even be up against the base, you know what I mean? So I'm going to have to kind of keep it in the middle and towards the top, but not so much that it's going to spooge out too much at the top. If it does a little bit, that's okay. I can wipe it off. Okay. That's got a lot of that lint stuff on there. I don't know where that comes from. It just accumulates on the floor. It's almost like a magnet for this stuff. Yeah, this is how I've been doing every single piece. I'm not doing this one any different than I've been doing the others. Okay? Now, I just have to be careful as I flop it up there, right? go. I'm gonna wipe some of that lint stuff off of here. And there's one little bit that went up too high right there. One little bit right there. That's pretty much it. I don't want any there because I'm going to put masking tape on here, remember? I should have probably swept the floor a little because I want to make sure that the masking tape is going to stick to the floor. Okay, I got one little bit right there. And that's it. Okay. Now see, it's holding itself. Sometimes if there's a bow in it, and if it's sticking up, I might have to push on it a little bit. And then a couple times I'll have to put a little nail to hold it. You know, just trying to keep it down tight to the floor, clean off an area where the masking tape's going to go. That's why I don't want any little bit on the top showing, because it's going to get into the masking tape and it's going to be hard for the masking tape to come off. And I'm not using blue masking tape because I'm only leaving this up for a couple days. I'll open up the garage. Okay, so I'll tape that off and we'll get ready for the next go. So I'm not even going to cut anything at the angles just yet. I just want pieces that are long enough. And I'll show you what I do. That's 29, so I'm going to make it over 30 inches. And this one's about 7 inches, so I'm going to make it 8. And this one's about 4.5, so I'm going to make it at least 6. 38 and 30 inches, 8 inches, 6 inches. Okay, let's cut those pieces.